If you haven't read A Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, do it now. This was an amazing book. I read A Clockwork Angel a while ago, actually, like 2 Christmases ago, I believe. I read it because my parents gave it to me for Christmas, and I also liked the other series by Cassandra Clare, the Mortal Instrument series. I personally like this series better than the Mortal Instrument series. The reason I do is because of many things. First of all, it's very steampunk-esque, and I love that. That is my favorite kind of anything. Like, I love steampunk. I don't usually dress like it, but I love it, and I would love to if I had the money to dress up like steampunk and just go crazy with all this stuff. It has that element. They're in Britain at, you know, Victorian era, and there's clockwork things coming after them, you know, and then I really like the concept of this book, although it did have a love triangle going on that I personally am kind of sick of. There are so many love triangles out there in the world that it's in YA fiction, and it's just really hard to find a book that doesn't have that, and this one kind of did, but at the same time I enjoy it. I love how both of the boys have struggles in their lives, and it's not just, you know, that they're just normal human beings. This book really kept me on my toes, because really, a lot of stuff was happening all the time, and we wanted to know who the magistrator was, and all this stuff. You really start to like Tessa's brother, until you find out he's not really what he seems, and that's not really cool. This book was very different in a way than Cassandra Clare's other books. I enjoy her other books, but I find Tessa a very much more interesting character than the other characters in the Mortal Instrument series. I don't really like Clary as much as Tessa. Clary kind of goes all out and she just like runs into stuff without thinking, which is okay sometimes, you know, she does it for love or whatever, but honestly and truly, Tessa thinks things out. I personally enjoy that. Will Herondale is also a very different character. If you're trying to compare him and like Jace, they're totally different, even though they are similar. Jace whines a lot. He complains about life and everything a lot. And I understand that, but he doesn't have a huge reason like Will Herondale does. Will Herondale has such a good reason for doing what he does. You know, you forgive him, and he is a jerk, but you forgive him for it. Jem is a very interesting character. He's so lovable and sweet, and you want everyone to, you want everyone to love him, and you love him, and it's hard when they don't like him or something when they read the book. You kind of want to protect him. He's like a teddy bear. You kind of just want to hug him and protect little Jem. He's just a cutie. He's just so cute. I don't want to go into any spoilers in this book, but it's a very interesting book and very different for Cassandra Clare. It is still about Shadowhunters, but it's a pre-book before the Mortal Instruments, and that is really awesome. I enjoy all those pre-books because then you're like, oh, you know, he's related here, and he's related here, and he knew this person, and, you know, Magnus Bane was talking to Alec one time about Will Herondale, and now you know who Will Herondale is, and all this stuff, you know? Charlotte Branwell also is a very good character. I love Charlotte, and Will and Jem both really respect her, and she is the first woman in this, you know, in this time period to own an institute, and it is very interesting because it does bring in all of that woman versus male thing that was going on around that time, and her trying to kind of get more authority than, you know, men want her to. Jessamine was a very different character than a lot of people. A lot of people compare Jessamine to Isabella from the other series, and yeah, she is very different, but they're not even close. Jessamine hates being a Shadowhunter. She does not want to be a Shadowhunter at all. She wants to get married and have this life with a husband and, you know, live the life that a normal human does, and she can't do that because she is a Shadowhunter. I really enjoy that struggle. There's a lot of people out there who don't want to be in the circumstances they are in, but they don't want to tell anybody to get out of that. They're too scared. So Jessamine she was actually kind of one of my favorite characters in the book, even though sometimes I just wanted to slap her in the face because she was pretty annoying at times. I tried to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. I'm glad I actually got to do a book review today. I didn't think I was going to because I have a really busy week. So it goes Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. And Clockwork Princess just came out, and I've been getting it tonight, and I'm so excited. So excited about! I'm gonna go buy it right after school. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited for this book. You have no idea. I need to know things that she kind of takes cliffhanger pretty heavily. Bye guys!